The fallout from the Epstein files just keeps getting worse and worse for President Donald Trump after the Wall Street Journal published a bombshell report detailing a birthday card that Trump had allegedly given to the disgraced financier and PDF Jeffrey Epstein. The president, and his response to it just went completely unhinged. Not surprising, right? But in the report, the journal described a birthday card that appeared to be signed by Trump back in 2003. Inside the outline of a sketch of a nude woman, classy, right? The type text reportedly details an imagined conversation between the two very, very rich people. In fact, the voiceover is, "There must be more to life than having everything," the note began. Donald, "Yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is." Jeffrey, "Nor will I, since I also know what it is." This is a weird conversation already, but again, rich people are kind of weird. Now, Donald apparently in this imagined conversation says, "We have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Yes, we do." He responded, "Come to think of it, enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? As a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you." To which Trump said, "A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday. And may every day be another wonderful secret." That is bizarre and something. And of course, I was immediately drawn to the statement, "Oh, we have certain things in common." Really? Do tell. Do tell. I mean, could it be your shared penchant for beautiful women? Some of them, you even admitted, are on the younger side. Now, of course, Trump furiously denied having anything to do with this birthday card, saying, quote, "I never wrote a picture in my life. I don't draw pictures of women." Well, okay, to be fair, none of the pictures that we have are of women, but now he also said, "It's not my language, it's not my words." Okay, that's a denial, sure. Now, where it goes unhinged is, "I will sue the Wall Street Journal." Hold on. Now, not only that, by the way, he threatened to sue the Wall Street Journal if the story was published, which means Trump knew that the story existed before it was even published and was like, "Oh, if you publish this, I'm coming after you because it looks really, really bad." And again, this goes back to, by the way, the 34 counts that he was, the felony counts that he was found guilty of. Okay. And remember, part of that was his attempt to bury the Stormy Daniels story. And so, look, he's got people that do catch and kill stories all the time. That's what he used to do all the time with the Stormy Daniels story. And now, apparently, with this, he found that story out before it got published and tried to kill it. Now, the thing is, they didn't, obviously. In fact, he continues, admitting that, yeah, I knew this story before they even published it, and I tried to kill it. Quote, "The Wall Street Journal and Rupert Murdoch personally were warned directly by President Donald J. Trump that the supposed letter they printed by President Trump to Epstein was a fake, and that if they print it, they will be sued." Mr. Murdoch stated that he would take care of it, but obviously he did not have the power to do so. He then takes the aim off of Murdoch, okay, and really it goes after a woman because, shocker, right? That's kind of what he does. The editor of the Wall Street Journal, Emma Tucker, was told directly by Carolyn Levitt and by President Trump that the letter was a fake. But Emma Tucker didn't want to hear that. Instead, they are going with a false, malicious, and defamatory story anyway. Now, look, you look at that letter, and yeah, it's, or that birthday card, and it's weird. It is weird, but nothing in there is horrible. I mean, it's weird, but it doesn't say that, oh yeah, no, Epstein and I were totally, doing illegal stuff with underage no, it doesn't say any of that, right? But Trump's reaction to it makes you think that, oh yeah, there was a relationship there, a very close relationship. But no, he continues by saying President Trump has already beaten George Stephanopoulos, 60 Minutes, CBS, and others, and looks forward to suing and holding accountable the once great Wall Street Journal. Oh, if they went to court, Discovery would be so delicious. Discovery. He further went after the Wall Street Journal by saying it has surely turned out to be a disgusting and filthy rag. Writing defamatory lies like this shows their desperation to remain relevant. Now, look, Trump said, I don't write pictures. I mean, you can't write pictures, but further on in a True Social post, he's like, I don't draw pictures. Really? Then you might want to explain what the hell this is. That's a picture. I mean, it's a bad picture. It's crappy, but it's a picture and drawn by the hand of Donald J. Trump. And it's not the only one. So that picture, again, he likes drawing skylines. Very poorly, but he's drawing skylines. Okay, all right. And so, oops, there's pictures. Okay. And in his 2008 book, Trump Never Give Up, How I Turned My Biggest Challenges into Success, Trump wrote about his talent for art. He said that he usually will draw for charity and that it, quote, takes me a few minutes to draw something. Yes, based on that artistry there. Yeah, you could tell that it was a real quick drawing, okay? In my case, it's usually a building or a cityscape or skyscrapers, which again, that's true, it tracks. He continued, art may not be my strong point. Noted. And by the way, I am also not an artiste. So I have similar drawing skills. So it's not like I'm, throwing stones or anything like that. Specifically, no, my art also sucks, which is why I don't do it. But at the same time, like, okay, that's not what this is about. This is about whether or not you had written and sent a racy kind of, birthday card to Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, but anyway, yeah, he, okay, well, let's get to it, okay? Now, one of the pictures, by the way, was dated 2004 by Trump, and I showed you that one. Sotheby's states that it initially was drawn in 2003, the same year he allegedly sent that doodle to his then close friend, Jeffrey Epstein, and that's really what this is about, okay? So yes, I do believe that he absolutely sent that birthday card to his friend at the time, Epstein, and that I base that on the fact that he is so incredibly angry about it, and is that entire lie about him not drawing things, because he absolutely did draw a bunch of pictures. Those are just a couple. And there's a lot of them that he drew, yes, for charity auctions specifically. But there's more. In an interview with CNN, a former Trump Plaza executive, Jack O'Donnell, described Jeffrey Epstein as Trump's best friend and alleged that they were once caught bringing women under 21, underage girls, into a casino. So, look, one of them was 19, obviously, but still, in the state of New Jersey, it's illegal for anyone under 21 to gamble on a casino floor. So generally, they don't let people under 21 to even go on the floor. Okay. Now, O'Donnell said, I had to call them and say, they're giving you a break this time, but if this happens again, the fine is going to be substantial and it's going to be on your head. O'Donnell also claimed that to have told Trump that continuing to hang out with Epstein and underage women, quote, was not going to look good. Understatement of the year. Okay, I did tell him in that conversation, I don't think you should be hanging out with this guy. Just so you know. And you certainly shouldn't be doing that in Atlantic City. So, look, this entire Epstein stuff, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. The ties are undeniable. Absolutely undeniable. And the response from the administration, Trump himself, just keeps serving to make him look more and more and more guilty. Guilty of doing something. I don't know what, but he's guilty of something. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.